can a beginner climb Kilimanjaro? Yeah, a beginner could certainly climb Kilimanjaro. You don't need to be a mountaineer. Kilimanjaro is a trekking peak. There's no specialist skills you need for climbing Kilimanjaro. How your body will react to the altitude, that's a question that you probably need to ask yourself. In terms of if you've been trekking in the UK, you'll never get anywhere near the altitude that's needed to get to the summit of Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro's 5,895 meters. Ben Nevis is 1,300 in the UK. So in terms of altitude profile, you're never going to be experiencing in the UK what you've got to deal with out in Tanzania. So it doesn't say a beginner can't climb it, but I would certainly recommend potentially going and climbing like a 4,000 meter mountain before maybe going out and tackling Kilimanjaro. The other thing you can do now is there are centres in the UK, such as the Altitude Centre in London, where you can actually go and be hooked up to a machine and they'll actually test your body to see how it reacts at altitude. Now, as a beginner, when you climb Kilimanjaro, you've got plenty of time to acclimatise whilst you're doing it, but one of the fears is, how will my body react to altitude when I'm doing the trek? And obviously if you go and visit like the Altitude Centre in London, which a consultation's about £199, but you know, when you're spending £3,000 plus on your trip, only spending £199 to kind of decide whether your body can cope with the altitude before you go might be money well spent. So simple answer to the question, yes, a beginner can climb Kilimanjaro, but there are kind of things you need to consider before you get there and train for it.